Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What's good, everybody? It is your man here, the Todd voice, back with another YouTube video. Dating over 50. Does it get any better? Does it get any better? 40s, 50s. Ooh, I hate to even think about dating in 60s. I don't even think I could date in 60s. I think I'm just gonna curl it up at 60. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be married to something crazy with 7 children at 52. I don't know. Doubt that highly. But let's see what more people have to say about this dating thing over 50. Does it get any better? Does it get any worse? Let's find out.
And I was actually excited. I haven't gone out with anyone in almost a year that I really liked. Anyway, we talked for about 20 hours before we ever met. And,
Okay.
you know, the first date went okay. It was a little awkward, but it was okay. The second date, he said, "I don't like your eye makeup." I thought, that's kind of a weird thing to say, like, criticize my makeup on a second date, but, like, move on. At this age range, like, you've got to be more understanding and more patient.
No, at this age range, you got to understand when somebody's trying to be controlling.
The third date, he said he did not like the way I smooched. I didn't say a word. I just got my purse and left.
Yeah, that's your best bet.
So disappointing. What would you have done?
Yeah, I would have got up out of there too. Somebody with that many problems, it's not gonna change. When you're a little bit older, you tend to be set in your ways and have things, you know, and you're kind of living off your past also. You know, it sounds like he's bringing in baggage from other stuff. So yeah, let that dude go. But yeah, I see why it's hard out there.
I am turning 50 this year. Being out here dating at this age is crazy. You know, by this age, you know what you want. If you don't know what you want, you know what you don't want. It's a whole lot of things you just ain't going for at 49 going into 50. I don't want to go out every night. I don't want to go. I barely want to go out at all. You know, we can stay at home. I like to cook. You know, those are the things that I'm into. I'm into things at the house. Things that I'm not dealing with these guys in the street is exactly that. These guys in the street. I don't want no guy in the streets. I want to stay at the house. Let's go home. We don't got to go nowhere. We can drink at the house. We can eat at the house. You know, going out to dinner, that's cool. You can even take me to the Cheesecake Factory. I like the Cheesecake Factory. Other things that I just ain't going to be dealing with at this big age. I don't like guys with braids. And I don't understand why dudes wait till they, you know, if they after 30 years old and start growing their hair out. I don't get that either. That's like weird. And if you still rapping and you over 40, that's a little bit weird to me too. I mean, I know a lot of guys that do that still, but I find it a little bit weird that you still want to be rapping. Unless you like already had some mild success from it, I can understand, but no, rapping after 40 is, you know, we don't like that. I also don't.
It's funny how rap's the only genre to where you can't do it when you get old, but I think it's the content of the music that makes it that way. Like, you can't talk about the things that youngsters talk about, so you look kind of foolish doing it. Looks like you're trying to be a teen still, and I can understand that too.
Like men with little kids. Like, if you around my age, I like to date my age and older. You should not have no kids that's under the age of 18. I mean, even 18. I don't want to, you know, be dating no guy that got to go pick up their 5-year-old, pay for daycare, go pick them up from daycare, and
I'm with it on that one. I need your child to be in and out the house, really, if we're dating. I don't want to, I ain't making no noodles. I ain't helping with no coloring books, none of that.
Baby mamas, I don't do none of that.
No dino chicken nuggets, none of that.
I don't do any of that. You know, I love kids, but, you know, I don't,
but I do, I love the kids. It's just not, I don't want no little ones, and I'm not trying to raise no little ones. You know, you got to be a little bit older.
I'm looking for stable and comfortable. I didn't even say rich, you know, at least, but able to do things, not just, you know, we can't do anything because money is always tight. That's not cool. I don't like that either. You know, I will do my part, but you know, I like stable, comfortable. I like confidence. I like a man that is confident in himself. You know, I don't like no skinny man either. Let me just go there. I do not like skinny dudes for some reason.
She's a cutie. I definitely date her if her mind is right. You know, we talk big, we talk great. You know, even on my Todd Voice channel, I may come off as, you know, oh, I'm this dating guru. Nah, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it right. I'm honest, I don't know how to do it right. I'm still trying to figure it out myself at this big age, as she was saying. But the other thing is that, you know, when you're good looking, like I think she's a good looking woman. For 49, 50, she's great looking, honestly. And for me, gonna be 52 next month, actually, I'll be 52. I don't think I'm bad looking. I can lose some weight, but I don't think I'm a bad looking dude. But that self-efficacy, when you think that you're something, you kind of cookie cut what you'll bring in. You know what I mean? You won't necessarily take everything that's out there that's being offered to you. You kind of think that you're a little bit better than what's offered to you. And also, there's something to be said about people that are a bit older that can't figure out relationships, or something going on up here that's a little bit out there. So I think you might be a little bit crazy on the side, because I mean, look at her. She sounds like she's educated, nice, you know, friendly. Those the kind of things that men like. There's got to be something else wrong. There's no way. What I'm saying is, I don't see how she's not wifed up already. She's putting out her packaging looks great. Is what I'm saying. Her packaging looks great, but when you open that package, sometimes we aren't what we think. We're saying we are.
Girl, I like to cook, so. Even if you was skinny, you ain't gonna stay skinny being around me. But you know, I don't even want to start there.
I'll come through for a plate. Hit me up. What's her name, Miss Nichelle?
Nobody's
I'll come through for a plate.
Poking me or any of that. I'm turning
Bones
50,
poking you.
and I know some things are gonna have to change. And I know one of those things that's gonna have to change is me. You know, I'm not perfect.
See, there we go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Let me listen some more before I say something.
I got my ways, you know, a little bit crazy. I got my things about me, and I know, but I'm willing to change those things for the right situation, the right person, the right.
I'm trying to zoom in on them knuckles,
you know,
see if she's been fighting.
We're gonna see what 50 brings.
Hey, Mr. Shaw, if you end up in Los Angeles, holla at Todd Voice. That's all I gotta say.
I'm a 50-year-old man trying to figure out how to date again after being married for a super long time and being single for a couple of years. Met this woman on a dating app. We agreed to get a coffee and then go on a hike.
Okay.
And she should be here any minute. Nervous. Just happened to me is absolutely terrifying. So she drives with me to this hiking trail. We're in here in northern Nevada. So we're on this trail. We're about 2 miles into a 3-mile hike. Mind you, we just had coffees. And I'm starting to talk to her, and I'm starting to feel something going on in my stomach. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm just getting nervous talking to this new person. Then I remember, no, I just had a coffee, and I didn't go to the bathroom. I'm thinking, what? This is embarrassing.
Yeah, that's kind of bad, my guy.
It's not one of these hiking trails where there's trees everywhere or shrubs. It's kind of like out in the open. And at this point, I'm sweating a little bit, and she's starting to feel something's off. And I tell her, you know, I have to go to the bathroom. Do you mind walking ahead a little bit? So she walks ahead, and I manage to find.
I'm trying to figure out what he gonna wipe his butt with.
It's kind of like out in the open. And at this point, I'm sweating a little bit, and she's starting to feel something's off. And I tell her, you know, I have to.
So like, what's wrong? You got a boo-boo?
Do you mind walking ahead a little bit? So she walks ahead, and I managed to find a little spot to go. But then I realized I don't have any tissue. So it was fucking embarrassing, guys. I mean,
bet.
This is like going on a hike. First, who gets coffee and goes on a hike the first date? Follow me for more of this shit, because
hey, coffee dates, they say they're good, but I tell you like this, after hearing what this man has said, the coffee date might need to end sooner than later. Don't turn it into something. Don't go hiking. hiking cleans you out as it is. And then you had coffee and probably a bran muffin too, boy. Better get yourself right.
I'm gonna keep
She talks too
Crazy
slow.
out in those dating streets, but I
Yes,
did
it
meet
is.
someone. He's 35,
Okay.
I'm 56. For those of you
Okay.
who are interested in age gap relationships, welcome. Everyone else, feel free to keep scrolling. We met on Facebook dating. I keep telling y'all, don't sleep on that. For those of you who are super curious, I'll post a picture at the end. He reached out to me. All the chemicals went off because he is stunning. Like my mom always said, looks and a token will get you on the subway. So what was the magic ticket? Your girl's a Scorpio. And true to form, I'm not really interested in small talk. But he came at me with deep conversation. These incredible questions about being heartbroken, being in love. Neither one of us was interested in a hookup. Although, can I just say, long hair, beautiful full lips that refuse to be hidden by this incredibly well-kept beard. Very different from anyone I've ever dated. I still am single, but I will say I'm crazy about this 35-year-old young man.
But wait a minute, you're still single, but you're crazy about him? I don't know, but I do hope it turns out for her. That seems like something that she's really into, and you can tell. I can kind of tell by her look that she has a young spirit. So I hope that works out for both of them.
Dating over 50, I just got rejected on the Bumble app. I'm going to tell y'all what happened, but this is how you can build confidence in dating, and this is a mindset that you can have when you get rejected that I've always had that helps me so much. But let me just kind of tell you the story. If you check out my TikTok from yesterday, I basically explained how I met this guy out in the wild like a year ago playing tennis. Then we matched on the Bumble app. He liked me first. I liked him back. We started messaging, and you know, pretty normal messaging. However, like 2 days went on and it was like he hadn't asked me out. So I did do this. I said, hey, I'm more of the meet in person type of girl, like, you know, way more fun than texting. And then I just left it at that. And then some people have commented and said like that was chasing. And I totally see the point of that comment. I do, but I honestly don't think it's chasing because I wasn't like asking him out. I was just sort of,
I mean, if you don't put yourself out there, nothing's gonna happen. That's how that goes. You gotta do something. You can't just sit there and wait for the world to come to you.
putting the energy out there of like, I'm not looking for a pen pal. If you want to continue to talk to me, you're going to have to ask me out. And if he didn't want to ask me out, he could have just not responded, right? And so because of the way I ended it, I basically said, you know, because meeting in person is way more fun. And then that's it. I didn't say like, well, let's go meet in person. You know what I mean? So like it leaves the ball in his court. So that's just my opinion. But I love when y'all comment. So thank you so much for your comments. Please keep them coming because it helps me learn and grow. But basically after that comment, here's how he responded. He said, well, I'm in New York with my daughter right now, but let's get together this weekend for a drink. You know, and then he said, how, you know, does this weekend sound good? And then I responded and said, yes, Saturday night sounds great. Here's my cell number. You know, feel free to text me the details. That was Wednesday. Then, you know, Thursday goes by, nothing. Friday goes by, which was yesterday, nothing. So last night I was like, you know what? He hasn't texted me. I'm going to check the Bumble message to see. Maybe he messaged me on there. Are you ready? He basically unmatched with me. So there was no conversation left. And I was like, wow. Like, honestly, my first gut reaction was, oh, well, he unmatched with me because he's about to text me because he has my number. Like, that's why he did that. But then the more I thought about
Hey, I know what she's talking about. I felt that way before one time. I'm like, oh, she got off the app because she's, you know what I'm saying, she found the one, which is me. And, you know, she's done with all that stuff. And now it's just going to be her and I figuring this thing out. Nah, it's not. It doesn't work that way. But you find out.
I was like, oh no, this man unmatched with me because he has no intention of texting me or taking me out.
Yeah.
And so yes, it stung a little, right? I'm not gonna lie, my ego was bruised. But then, like I always say, and I did say this prayer, like I say before every single guy that I go on a date with, which is this: if this man is for me, God, please bless it. If this man is not for me, please remove him from my life as soon as possible. And so that's my reframe. Anytime it doesn't work out with a guy, I always say that. Thank you, God, for removing him from my life. Thank you for allowing it not to work out, because this mantra also helps me. What's meant for me will never pass me by. And what's not meant for me, I can't force it.
Okay.
And so there you go. God is protecting me. Anytime someone rejects me, that is God's protection. Anytime someone rejects you, that is God's protection, period, end of story. That's the reframe. And so, you know what? It could be a million reasons, and my mind was racing. Like, of course, my brain wants to know why. It doesn't matter why, but it could be, oh, he had an ex come back. He thinks I'm too
Yeah, you can't do all that thinking about what somebody else is trying to do. That's just, you know what I'm saying? When someone shows you who you are, believe them. That's what you got to do. But it's funny that she mentioned having God remove the people that are bad for you, and then what she's talking about right there. When I was young, I was 18 years old. I met this young lady. We hung out for a little while. You know, I was trying to date her and whatnot, and doing the most. You know, trying to be a good what I thought was a good man at the time, and probably is a good man, but you know, that good man can be beaten out of you. But yeah, basically, long story short, she cheated on me with her ex and whatnot, and I found him. The whole long story, I'll tell it another time. But after that point, I remember I prayed to God, and I was like, you know what, Lord, keep people like this away from me, please. Keep people like this away from me. It's just, you know, I just don't want to deal with that kind of situation. If a woman's not going to be righteous with me, then keep her away. And I don't know if it's worked or not, because from 18 to 50, almost 52, I've had a lot of people get out of my life. So a lot of females that I dated that skedaddled, or I asked to skedaddle, and you know, I don't know if God's doing the protection or protecting them from me. I don't know, but there's something going on.
Let's just say that I've been on Hinge, the dating app, so that you don't have to.
What I've noticed is that everybody here is on dating apps. Like nobody so far said, you know, I met this person in the street and did this thing or whatever. On my other video, we had the women that were like, yeah, a guy walked up to me, but this dating app stuff it's a burn.
Let's just call it out.
And it's a burnout.
And if you're a female in your 50s, 40s or 50s, and you're looking to date, and you're checking out dating apps, here's what you're gonna find.
Don't do it.
Men in their 50s, you're gonna find them mountain biking, hiking, running, scuba diving, traveling the world, rock climbing, camping, fishing, kayaking, and occasionally at a race, and golf. So that's where you're gonna find them. They're not really looking for a woman.
Yeah, a lot of times we're trapped in our hobbies. I felt what she said, look, or at a race. I'm always at races.
Relationship with end goals. They're lonely, so they're looking for a woman to do things with.
Yes.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm done doing everything a man wants to do. I've been there and done that. I'm not doing that again. It was all for Neil. So I will humor somebody and do some things they like, even if I don't enjoy them. But no, I'm not going to be somebody's hiking buddy or hunting buddy all the time.
Yeah, if it's things that you don't like doing, then why go ahead and fall into that? But that's something that you got to figure out for yourself. Are you going to be the type of person that's like, oh, what do you want to do? I'm just going to latch onto you and do all your things. No, you learn that that's not for you. You have to have your own hobbies, your own likes, and do those things, because when you do them, it keeps you whole. It doesn't change who you are. You don't want to change yourself. You don't want to change yourself. Be the same you.
But just saying, they want a woman to do the things with because they're lonely.
Mm-hmm.
Women aren't lonely, so that's not what we need. So
well, what do you need? Women, in the comment section, tell me, since you're not lonely, what do you need? Tell us, what do you need?
They'll text a lot. They'll interview you for weeks on end. I'm more of a type that's like, get the fuck out of my business. If you don't want to actually meet me and get to know me, then we're not going to play game show on Hinge.
Yeah.
Unless there's a fucking prize.
That's what I'm talking about. The internet. It's a never-ending cycle, and there's not going to be a prize, because why would a person give you the prize when they can give the next person the prize? Or wait and see if they're going to give another person the prize because they like them better. It's the McDonald's of dating. Leave that internet stuff alone. I guess that's not going to work for her.
Y'all. Okay.
What's up?
Pardon how I'm looking, because I just woke up. Well, I didn't just wake up, but I've been working, and now haven't even gotten out of the bed yet.
Okay.
But listen,
I'm listening.
I have a question for folks that are dating right now. Why is it that guys always want to take you to eat on a date? Like, can we do something other than go out to dinner or go eat? Can we go rock climbing? Can we go to the Arboretum and walk through, do a nature walk? Can we do something with a little bit of activity? Maybe let's go mudding, let's go four-wheeling, or let's go fishing, or am I thinking of stuff that couples do when they're already couples? Like,
Yeah, it's interesting that she brings this up. Like the other one was talking about, she didn't want to do none of that stuff. Now, this is a woman that does want to do all that stuff. So I guess there are women out there that want to do all that stuff instead of having a coffee date. Let's see what else she has to say.
Gentlemen, I need you to be a little bit more creative with your dating experiences, okay? Dinner is nice, spending a grip of money on some food that's probably not even gonna get eaten by me because I just can't eat a lot anymore. But it's boring. I'm sorry.
Well, she's put it out there that dinner date is not the lick. We need to go do something active. And that is the truth about dinner dates. You sit there, you buy all this food, and when you're younger, I guess you can tear it up. But at an advanced age, you can't eat all that stuff. You take a few bites and you're good. You are fine. Might have a drink, and then you're just sitting there talking and looking at the food and having it wrapped up for later.
If that sounds harsh, but it's boring.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Put in the comments an idea for dating. Okay? Something other than going to dinner. Give me some ideas. Talk to you guys.
So, yeah, same year I was born, 74 for Just Chris, 74. If that is her age, then she's going to be 52 this year also. And congratulations. She's a very good looking young lady from what I can do. Can I say young lady? Very looking, mature woman on the TikTok app.
Well, I've been divorced since 2024. And I decided to try online dating. But let me just share with y'all what the wash rag, sour smelling, unhealed sons have been saying to me. Message number one. Wow, that must be AI, because a woman's hands cannot possibly be that big. Next one.
Show
Her
the
hands
hands.
are big. I cannot wait to see what they can grasp. Next one. God damn it. You are fine as fuck. I am going to be honest. I want that ass. Next one. Get you a cat. Your face is cracked. I don't know. The next one. I like titties, but you're cute though. Can I take you out? The next one. I know I put friendship, casual relationship on my profile, but you know goddamn well what I meant, lady. And I ignored him. And then he messaged me again and said, have a nice life. I didn't respond. Then he messaged me again and said,
Good Lord.
that's not a bad thing for me. Give me a chance. The next one.
That's
see
weird.
Why?
It is, and I feel what she's saying is some of the biggest weirdos online. Biggest weirdos. We'll talk about that in another video though.
You don't smile on your pics. Thank God. Yeah, so that has been my journey for the past 5 days on Facebook dating.
So I'm just gonna put this out there. I don't know what her marriage is like, but I know that she's freshly divorced. She's divorced for however long she says she was divorced. A lot of times people get divorced and think it's gonna be like, what if she's in her 50s, she thinks it's gonna be still like 1992. Dating is not like 92 anymore. It is not. And you're gonna get a bunch of crazy folks online talking about crazy things, trying to do crazy things to you. And if that's what you're into, then good luck. But otherwise, I think it's dead.